Thanks, Lee. But I don't want to tell you about me. I want to tell you about you. And you, and you, and you. You are extraordinary. You're generous, not just with your resources, but with your time. You see what needs to be done, and you do it. You share your knowledge, your problems, and your solutions. You're collaborative and a little bit competitive. You're a team player. You yield to cleaner solutions. You overcome your differences, and you unite to make GraphQL better for everyone. Yes, you, the GraphQL community, you are the best. The GraphQL Foundation exists to support you, to see you grow, to see you achieve. My word, you're already doing an excellent job of that. There are so many people, projects, and organizations out there that make GraphQL what it is and help to shape what it will become. Over the last 9 years, you've built incredible clients and servers, innovative frameworks and libraries, and insightful tools and services. You've created learning resources, blog posts, video series, podcasts, articles, training, and books. And you've hosted brilliant conferences, and so very many meetups. Local get-togethers bring together developers, maintainers, vendors, and enthusiasts to share knowledge and collaborate. They play a crucial role in building a culture of community and innovation. And the GraphQL Foundation wants to better support these efforts. That's why we've expanded our support for local communities with the launch of the GraphQL Local Initiative. This initiative aims to recognize and support local efforts by providing a framework and resources for organizing local GraphQL events. So, whether you already run a GraphQL get-together or whether you're looking to start one, please get in touch and see how we can support you. We provide a modest amount of sponsorship and introduction to other potential sponsors. We help to promote your local gathering through our social channels, and we make available slide templates, help and support, and a swag bundle, some t-shirts to give to your speakers, and stickers to give to your attendees, and also an awesome GraphQL bow tie. And recognizing that many in our community weren't able to make it out to San Francisco this year, we are excited to potentially be bringing GraphQL Conf to EU next year. It would be great to see as many of you there as we can. It has been an honor and a privilege to watch the GraphQL community grow and flourish, both in person and online. There are so many of you across the globe working to make GraphQL the best that it can possibly be, and you should all be incredibly proud of what you've achieved. And we're really excited to see what you're going to do next. Thanks to all of your efforts, the GraphQL ecosystem is vast, with tools and support for almost every use case, all orbiting around a central point, the GraphQL specification. Closely surrounding the specification are the supporting projects, the reference implementations, the documentation, and the related specs. And together, these all act as the foundations for everything that you, as a community, are building. This central infrastructure is hosted by the GraphQL Foundation, a vendor-neutral home for the technology whose continuing mission is to support its evolution. But the work on it is done by you, and more specifically, a subset of you. You may notice that I am shuffling a deck of cards. No, despite the waistcoat, I'm not going to be performing a magic trick. This is, in fact, a deck of the key contributors to this central infrastructure for the last year up until the end of June 2024. In it, we have people like Thomas, who's one of the contributors to GraphiQL. We've got Yakov, who's been working incredibly hard to bring the stream and defer directives so that we can all use them. And we've got Dennis, a TSC member, who's also the maintainer of the GraphQL HTTP implementation. I would like to spend a couple of minutes celebrating these GraphQL stars that have stepped up from the community to represent the needs of their projects and organizations, and have put in the work to help advance the core GraphQL technologies for the betterment of the ecosystem as a whole. The dedication of these heroes is the lifeblood of GraphQL, ensuring that it continues to solve the community's needs both now and in the future. Anyone can get involved in contributing to the core projects of GraphQL. You just need to sign the various agreements and you're in. You don't need to work for any particular company or pay any fees. But getting your changes merged isn't always easy. GraphQL is now a broadly adopted technology. It's implemented in many different languages, so we place a very high bar on accepting changes. Even seemingly simple changes will often require a lot of work across the ecosystem to adopt. To help keep everyone on the same page, we run working groups, synchronous meetings held over Zoom to discuss the key issues of the moment. All of these meetings are recorded and published to our YouTube, so you can see for yourself how they work. But generally, we aim to reach consensus before any change is adopted. This can require great perseverance from the champion and the open-mindedness to adapt and revise the solution based on the feedback and suggestions from the group. As GraphQL has become more widely adopted, the core working group meetings started to frequently overrun, so we now have subcommittees that handle specific larger topics and report back to the core group. Key working groups include those covering exciting new GraphQL technologies, such as incremental delivery, that's the stream and defer directives, composite schemas like federation and fusion, and advanced nullability, all of which we'll be hearing more about during the conference. If your name is on one of these cards, firstly, a huge thank you from everyone here. Secondly, on Thursday, take it home with you. Put it on your wall. Be proud of what you've accomplished and the contributions that you have made. The GraphQL Foundation is here to support your contributions, not just with feedback and guidance and meetings, but also there's a GraphQL grant, which provides the financial support to work on these core GraphQL technologies. We're not just talking about writing code or specification text, we'd also love contributions to the website, to the documentation, and great vendor-neutral content for our blog. If you're an existing or a potential contributor to the GraphQL Foundation's repositories and some financial support would aid your involvement, then please do apply. You can find more details on our website under Community Grant. And if you want to join or get more involved with the GraphQL working groups, now is a perfect opportunity for you to find one of our TSC members, or in fact, any of our working group members, and ask them more about it. Many of them are going to be speaking over the next couple of days. You can also come and ask us questions on Thursday during the unconference. Finally, the GraphQL community is made of so many more of you than my cards could represent. So, whether you're a contributor to one of our core repositories, or an attendee of a working group, whether you're someone in the wider community working on a GraphQL implementation, or a framework, a library, a client, a tool, or a service, whether you're a content creator or an editor, whether you're someone who helps to organize conferences like this or local get-togethers, whether you're a speaker or an author, a sponsor, or a supporter, please know that we, the GraphQL community, appreciate you. Let's give them an even bigger round of applause. Okay, that's all from me. Have a great conference, and I'll catch you in the hallway. Back to you, Lee.